Hey, what's going on, guys? This is another episode of Inside My Showroom here with my boy Omar. It's your boy Chris. We're gonna go ahead and unbox a Oro Player 2 from Pop Culture Shock Toys. Again, this is another statue Omar has had on pre-order for a while. This is actually the second review we're doing today. So, for the Christmas holidays, we're coming at you heavy with some nice statue reviews. So stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's get to it, bro.
All right, thanks, Chris. Okay, so here we have Oro Player 2 exclusive. This is the blue version. So what makes him the exclusive is the fact that he has a swap-out head and a pet turtle. The regular edition, he doesn't get the pet turtle. I really don't care for the pet turtle. But what I cared about was the fact that this one was only supposed to be limited to 150 pieces.
Wow.
Whereas, the other exclusive is 275, and I didn't really follow how much the regular edition is.
Right.
Maybe I'll be able to pull up that information once I just get this unboxed here. But so, we were just before we went into the record mode, you were stating that the box is pretty small.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the Oro. Oh man, maybe I'm getting it. Honda is the big fat guy, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was getting it confused, but still, nonetheless, pretty small box for a 1/4 scale statue, compared to some other boxes I've seen. And that's one thing that Omar was saying, that Pop Culture Shock, the boxes are usually small, they're pretty compact, and they know how to package their statues.
So that's what I actually appreciate, because of the fact that internationally it saves the customers money. I'm in Canada. Shipping prices remain low because of the fact that Pop Culture Shock actually takes the time to package these things properly. You can get like this big, huge box for the same statue from Sideshow, basically, and they wouldn't take the time to package it as neatly. So what kind of threw me off a little bit, and I just really don't understand what's going on here on the box. But this is supposed to be limited to 150 pieces. So on the box. And I don't know if this is really for us or if it's more for like Pop Culture Shock's inventory information, but it actually says 40 of 181. So, it's made in China. I don't know if maybe their suppliers sent them artist proofs as well, maybe.
Right.
And, China is just stating, hey, you know what, here's the full 181 that we sent you guys.
Right.
31 pieces were artist proofs or something like that, but the edition size is supposed to just be 50.
Gotcha. Maybe they take into consideration replacements too.
Damages, exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many artist proofs they actually have, but I think maybe the 31 pieces are just all listed as AP.
Right.
When a customer complains, okay, maybe this body is damaged, they don't ship out the base itself. They ship out a statue, or maybe the bases are actually just left blank, and Pop Culture Shock can do what they want. So here we have number 40.
Nice. That's one thing that I really dig about PCS. They always include that certificate of authenticity. Nice touch.
I think it's really important.
Yeah.
What does it cost them? Like $1 or something like that? Spectrum definitely needs to give certificates with their pieces.
Yeah.
Especially how like recasts are kind of showing up on the net.
Yep.
Like the certificate is just that added thing. Like when you buy a recast off the internet, and it's like, yeah, somebody can go and print a certificate, but if somebody's like, no, wait, I have that number, that thing's a damn recast.
Right.
So we got the white gloves. This is your friend, not exactly mine, since they're great job on your He-Man unboxing, by the way. The life-size bus.
Yeah.
Of you that didn't get that checked out, that's another pop culture shock piece. And those gloves just reminded me of the unboxing.
Yeah, man. If you guys haven't checked it out, check it out. Uploaded that a couple days ago. It's pretty funny.
That was one of the best unboxings today. Okay, so just a quick rundown of what we have here. We have the Oro colored box. So there he is at the front. There it is at the side. You're probably like, who the hell is this guy, since like, you don't follow Street Fighter?
Yeah.
But you must have come across this on the Facebook, since a lot of people are actually posting pictures of this right now.
Yeah.
So this is actually how he looks in the Street Fighter game.
Mm-hmm.
This is player 1 costume where he has the red. What I actually ordered was the player 2, so he's actually going to be in blue.
Gotcha.
So nice little tiny box here. I really respect that Pop Culture Shock takes the time to, it's like basically like an architect. How can we get this thing properly packaged? And when you like take the statues out of the box, they are like big size statues, but they just know how to package their things.
Yeah, man. That's good, man. They're not wasting any space. I feel like and with other pieces I've got, like for instance Sideshow, there's just a lot of empty space being taken up by styrofoam, where as they could have just moved the pieces closer together to conserve space and shrink the size of the box. But I think that PCS manages the space and the packaging really well. So, bro, other side.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. So the thing is, what I actually wanted to state about this is that if you're in the game long enough collecting, it's one thing to actually have like the storage for the space for these things. So the smaller they can keep the box, the more statues you can collect.
Yeah, for sure.
Because, yeah, I have my space for my statues back here, but do I have the space for boxes?
Right.
That's very challenging for me to just find dead space for the boxes. So here we have statue, nicely, deeply placed.
Nice.
That's how I like to open a box and see it.
What I'm thinking about though, if you would have flipped it open and you would have opened up the other way, like on the other side of the styrofoam, you won't have those deep inserts, so it would feel loose.
Yeah. Okay, so I always get a kick out of how awesome Pop Culture Shock's muscles look. Like whoever designs these things, wow, like give them a raise, man.
Yeah, man.
Great. These really look awesome. So for those of you who don't know who Oro is, he's basically supposed to be, like an ancient fighter, lots of knowledge and that sort of thing. But he's supposed to be like, somebody who's interested in, the Dalsum character with the long arms, the Indian guy.
Right.
So this is kind of supposed to be like the variant to him, like how they have Ryu and Ken.
Right.
So whoever likes Dalsum, this guy is pretty much like a Dalsum type character.
Right.
This guy is, but he's very elderly. Like, look at those calf muscles, man.
Yeah.
Look at that. Dalsum is more on. Well, this guy's kind of skinny too, but this guy packs a lot of muscle, man. This guy definitely packs a lot of muscle. So let me just put this down for a moment. Nice and smooth like a baby's butt. They actually take the time to number their bases as well, which I don't know. I just really enjoy unboxing Pop Culture Shock statues. I really enjoy it a lot. Honestly, man, if they were just like on time with their statues, rather than like stating that something's going to be released in October 2016, but then it comes out in like October 2018.
Yeah.
It would just be on time. I think they would be like one of my favorite companies out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. I mean, I just started collecting about a year ago, and I mean, almost 70-80% of my collection is from Pop Culture Shock, and I think that their products are really top notch. I mean, and in terms of quality too, right? Just the paint app, the weight. I mean, everything feels very quality, you know. And I think my only complaint with them is, again, just the timely manner that they release their pieces. You know, give us a try and stay true to the deadlines. I know it's just an estimated time of arrival, and you got the turtle there. That's the exclusive. That's pretty cool. But I know you got the estimated time of arrival, and it's kind of hard to stay true to that. You know, you got the factories, but try to at least. You know, don't let a piece come out a year after that estimated time. 2 years. You know, that's a little bit ridiculous. And the fact that their website is still not working and you can't check your orders, that I don't like because I only have 2 pre-orders with Sideshow, yet I'm still on their website almost every day on my account, you know, just so I could see my current orders, I could see my rewards points, you know, I could kind of manage, you know, my time and have a physical record in front of me on their website. I just wish that PCS would take the time to kind of sort that stuff out. But other than that, their products speak for themselves. You know, I'd really put them at the top of the list in terms of quality.
So we have a broken statue.
Oh man.
Well, you know what? It's kind of their fault for having such a busted up box.
Right.
Um, so basically, this hair is supposed to go on this head. So yeah, I'm gonna have to contact them about this. But I can just place it in there manually. So there it is in the head. And there he is with the red eyes.
Nice. That face is disgusting, but it looks so cool.
That's the thing. He looks like from Underworld, that like bad guy, like the
Yeah.
main, like old bad guy,
Yeah. Yeah.
Morpheus or whatever. I can't even remember what his name is. But he looks like a really awesome dude like that.
Yeah, man.
Looks like he like awoke from the dead, and he's like the elder of the vampires.
Yeah.
So when a statue company basically decides to make strands like this, they are asking for trouble.
Yeah.
I think what they probably should have done was like make the strands and then you can clip them in yourself. It's they're very fragile pieces, and like you can see, it did arrive damaged. But Pop Culture Shock is pretty good. They usually either like offer like a partial refund, or they
Looking good, man.
replace it. So this is like green hair, green eyes. So you have one that is closed mouth and one that's open.
Nice.
So which one do you want to put on here?
I personally like the look at the red eyes.
Okay, so let's go with the red eyes and put that on.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you 100%. If they would have just made they're taking a risk by putting that in the shipping box. You know, those are very fragile pieces. If they would have just made those kind of magnetic or a peg system, I think it would have kind of guaranteed the safe arrival of that piece to you.
Okay, so here he is. He is supposed to be like that old type guy that kind of just awoken, which basically shows like very detailed, ripped, skinny chest.
I wouldn't say that's a skinny. I mean, he's ripped, bro.
Yeah, well, skinny ripped though, right? In order to be ripped, you gotta have some sort of skinniness, right?
Yeah.
So
What is that?
that's how he fights. That's his fighting style. So he has like one hand at the front and one.
Oh, that's his hand. Oh, that's so sick.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool stance.
Yeah, that's his fighting stance, which I think is pretty cool. It's basically like turtle fighting, right? So his shell and his shell pose, that sort of thing.
I was gonna ask you what's the significance of the turtle, but that explains it.
I got pretty much every Street Fighter statue in my collection, so I gotta have this guy. So I don't know, man. I have a feeling if like what I have in mind, you're just gonna end up leaving, but Chris is gonna end this call, end this video. Okay, so you know how I always get called out for zooming in on certain parts of the girl statues?
Yes.
It would be kind of wrong if I didn't do that in this case. You know that, right? So
why? Oh my gosh, bro. Get that on my face now. Come on, man. PG-13. Yo, this guy is really unreal.
No underwear, bro.
This guy has no shame.
No underwear.
Unbelievable.
How do you think I feel, man? I'm gonna I don't know, I'm gonna get like one of these like white pieces that they include and just like put it on or something.
Exposure. You could have just left his dress on and we didn't have to see that.
They could have just got your expression, man. Let's do that again.
Nah, bro. Come on, man. Come on. Something else.
Okay, so small box, but definitely decent size statue, man. Like that's basically from my waist up to my neck area, like my chin. That's a huge ass statue for such a small box.
Absolutely. The mixed media looks really well done too. It's tight, it's firm. You know, the sculpt on the body. I think that's one thing I got to credit to PCS. The body sculpts, the anatomy, it's always on point. Like the muscular proportions are just always so well done. I got to commend them for that.
And actually, like if you even like pull this cloth back, it's still detailed. They're not like, oh, well, it's hidden, so we're not gonna detail in there and that sort of thing. If you look at like Sideshow's first pieces, like one of them that I have in my collection is Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah.
If you look at her back, it's not detailed. It's not even properly painted because they think, oh, like the outfit is covering it and that sort of thing. But if you just want to like check to see like how well detailed it is and how well painted,
that's what we're gonna call it, guys. Omar checking the back of the statue to see if it's well painted.
I checked the back, not the butt, the back.
The back, just to see if it's well painted. We're gonna leave it at that. Unbelievable.
Okay,
I'm sure Omar would put a fan next to this statue just so he could catch a nice little breeze.
Yeah, it'll be like.
Yo, you love that stuff. Oh my gosh.
Don't let me bring Miss Marvel back in here, eh?
Oh my god.
For those of you that didn't see our Miss Marvel unboxing, please check it out.
Oh man, you a piece of work, bro.
This is definitely gonna look really great in my Street Fighter collection, man.
Absolutely.
And the thing is, he's not overly huge. His weight is not a heavy statue at all, man. But it's still a nice weight for a piece like this.
Yeah.
I really like the weight of it. I'm happy about it, man. Everything feels quality. We have our Skeletor unboxing tomorrow with you.
Yes.
Okay. So great detail, man. You know what? I didn't want to have to do this, but I'm actually. How was it? Like how was the camera? Should I switch over cameras and do like close-ups of this guy, or are we good?
I think we're perfect, bro. Actually, I mean, it might not make any sense, but this, I feel like this unboxing is miles ahead of the Captain Marvel that we did. I don't know. For some reason, this camera just seems clearer. I don't know why. It kind of makes no sense. But in this case, this camera just did this piece justice.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I really like this section.
Oh, that was a cool shot. Turn that to, yeah, right there.
Sorry, where? Control it, man. Left, right.
Go to your left. Right there. Yep. That's it.
You like that?
Yeah. That's cool though. That's how he fights, just with one hand.
Yes. You know what I would love to see, bro?
What's that?
Okay, so I have the PlayStation VR.
Yeah.
Right? And me and my cousins have just been having so much fun with it. Like, we were actually playing like the PlayStation VR game actually, and somebody is a cat. Whoever wears the thing is a cat, and
Right.
then everybody with the controller is supposed to be running by and like stealing the cheese and that sort of thing. So like whoever's wearing the helmet can actually see like these mice running in front of them, and you got to quickly like come out from behind the curtain and grab them, and whoever is holding the controller has to make sure the cat doesn't get them, and they're hiding underneath like a can. So the second you see the curtain open, you got to freeze, you got to stop moving, right? So you're actually seeing the game with the VR through the eyes of the cat. You are the cat. And what I would love to see is like a Street Fighter VR game where you're actually just like you see Oro in front of you like this, and he's coming at you. I would love to see a Street Fighter VR.
I mean, yo, that just you can't even see the limits of virtual reality gameplay, man. I mean, think about that. A freaking first-person fighter game on virtual reality, and you're wearing the thing, and I guess you have these kind of gloves on, and you're let's say me and you are playing the game. When I swing, you could kind of move your head. That's crazy to even think about the future of here we go.
Terrible.
Unbelievable.
All right, man. Yeah, so I really think that this piece is great. Definitely worthy of my collection. I'm going to be staying inside my showroom, man. No complaints at all. No complaints. PCS knocked it out of the park here.
Absolutely. I'm not a Street Fighter fan, man, but yo, when I look at your Street Fighter collection, yo, that's beautiful. And this is another gorgeous piece to add to it. They're just really like, it's a one big family, man, just to display them all together. It's just so right. I feel like it would be so wrong to only own like 2 or 3 of these, You're doing the right thing, the right way.
I got a lot of them coming, man. I got Akuma coming soon.
Nice. 1/3?
Yeah.
Woo! That's going to be a big one.
Unboxing, man.
Absolutely.
But this is definitely the time to be collecting because, it's after the holidays. Everything's like going to be showing up, so we're going to be pumping some videos out.
Yeah.
And you have Skeletor coming tomorrow, so we got to unbox that. I'd love to hear your views on it. I already received mine.
Yeah.
So, anybody please check that out. Chris does like some hilarious unboxings. Got to check out that He-Man life-size bust where he actually puts on the He-Man hair.
That was funny.
All right, so Oro is staying in my collection. Little Turtle Dude and variant head. This is player 2, only supposed to be 150 pieces. I'm pretty happy that I got a low number, number 40. And I guess I'll sign off the video by saying bye. All right, see you, Chris.
All right, guys, real quick, I just want to say thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't checked out Omar's previous unboxing, definitely check it out. It's an awesome piece, the Captain Marvel premium format by Sideshow. Please check it out. Support his videos, support our videos. We appreciate all you guys that are watching. We're going to be doing the unboxing of Sideshow Skeletor statue tomorrow. But if we don't get a chance to see you, if you're busy, Have a great New Year's. Drive safely. Don't drink and drive. Be safe. Use your head. And have an awesome New Year. Hope everything is good. Peace out, guys.